Hmm. Hey, I'm live. It took a few minutes, but well, I had a little bit of a complication. Um, I started my T-shirt, by the way, but I before I started, wanted to get started. I went to get a soda from the refrigerator and forgot that the headphones were on, and I'll be darned if pull things out of the pull plugs out of the computer and everything. Um, but no worse for the wear. Um, I've been doing a little bit of experimenting with the what I'm going to be using material wise, or to get the paint on the material on the t-shirt. Um, and I've tried. Uh, I'm trying a brush, but I think the better technique is the cotton. So I'll be using the cotton uh, to get a good portion of the oxycotton. Ooh, oxy. No, I don't use oxycotton. Um, using the cotton balls to apply most of the paint, and I watered the paint down really, really soupy, so there'll be a color, and I'll be able to wash it later. And I don't know how it's going to turn out, but you usually use a certain paint for this, but this is a personal T-shirt, so um, and one I paid like I got a pack of four for like $10. So all right, here we'll get started here. Um, just getting checked out here. Good blood sugar, good energy. It's still hot up in here. Um, so I'm pretty much set up. I've been setting up while watching John and Sherry and just enjoying the heck out of all this. And I got things pretty much ironed out. What I did was lost a piece of cardboard I was using, and oh, there it is. Everything goes on the floor. What I did was I took my like a eyeliner brush or eyeliner thing, and I went, let me just make a pattern. So I went zippy zip zip zip, and then I did the I did the outline, and then I started doing the I started trying a brush, and like I say, this is really watered down. I think you can see it drip a bit, and that's kind of how I want it. Um, Kind of like using this like almost like a watercolor, or I don't know if you call it a watercolor or a stain, but you know, as I've been doing this, as I've been applying this, it appears that I got some pretty cool shapes going for a mountain range, and I'm going down about this far with the blue. This is a watered down slate blue. Um, so I don't know how. This is the first time I've ever attempted to do anything like this. So I'm hoping I'm hoping it comes out well, and because I want to go around my town with my mobility scooter, and people say, "Hey, that's a neat shirt. Where'd you get it?" I can say, "I made it. I painted it," and then people want them, and uh, things will just start to bloom for me. Um, so, and I think what I'm going to do now, I've got about as much blue as I want for the sky and the mountain. That was a good shot. I'm going to take the excess paint, watered down paint that I have, take the taper Powell. Remember, my words, oh my gosh, my words are getting mixed up here. So, but, and I'm not throwing this paint out. I'm saving this. Put it right up here. What I want to do is get a little bit of brown, if I can find it, if I can concur. Oh, brown oxide. Not oxycotton, but like I said before, that stuff is. A little of that. It's talking back to me. And the water's right here. Take a little bit of water, a little bit of paint. Water that down. And where'd my brush? Now I lost the brush that I was using. Okay. 1 second here. Technical difficulty right there. You think you put something in one place, and it turns out it wasn't where you put it in the first place. It was in that what do you call it? The special place where you can find it. And so I'm gonna take this brown. It might be a little light, but I'm gonna use the brush for this, and I'm just gonna touch up. Just gonna touch. Maybe tap a little. Who knows? See what'll go on. And I'm gonna, I'm gonna take these where it's plain, where it's the background is white. I may use a little extra white or another different color like black, and make this thing work for me. Like I said, this is a total experiment for me. But I think it'll work. I have an idea that it will work. Because when there's a will, there's a way. And I got a strong will, people. So even if it doesn't, that's okay too. Because we all have our. Yeah. If I did it any other way, it wouldn't be art. I don't think, in my opinion. And I got a pretty good opinion. And I wanted the. I'm looking at it. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a little bit more brown. I got a bit too much water in here, so I'm gonna go in where it's not so watery and try to dip the brush, because my brush is already wet. Okay, and see if I can't. I would love to use my knife in one of these things, but then, goodbye t-shirt. I'm looking here as I'm doing this. I can see that there's a lot of, there just doesn't seem to be as much color as I wanted. Maybe that will paint. Maybe that'll get the paint flying. I'm gonna take a little bit of white and close the cap on it, and see if I can coax some of this. Oh, there we go. We got some fur on the mountains. Fur on the mountains. There's supposed to be snow. It's not fur. What did I say that for? And see where it goes. I don't think that this paint is going to wash off. I don't believe that's going to be the case. I believe it's going to stay up here and do what it's supposed to do. It's fairly damp already, and it hasn't come off. So and I keep getting pictures here, visions, if you will. And you got the snow-capped mountains, and there's decent slopes on these things. Maybe you could ski on them, ski down there. I look at my paintings and it's like, man, I could be there. I could totally be there. I could see being there, you know? I mean, I can't really physically travel. So I like watching a lot of uh, travel shows. I don't know how many times I've been to Vegas. Um, but only in my dreams. Um, let's see. I got some pipe. I wanted black. I wanted to do a little bit of black, and it's way out of reach. I wonder if I have another color, sort of like maybe a lighter. Oh, I'm in luck. I got another piece. I got another thing of black, because my 2-ounce bottle of black has fallen off sometime, rolled across the floor against the wall, about out of my reach. So we'll see what to do about that. And there's my brush. How many? We're gonna have a contest. How many things can I drop during a session? Whether it be the paints, the brushes, take a wild stab at it, and that's out of my reach. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I have ways and means. I'm going to take just the edge of the brush and just make a few lines, make some shadow lines, if you will. You know, just to sort of say, yeah, this is certainly is a mountain. You can tell it's got peaks, you know, and that actually kind of the bit of black the little bit of black that I used, and on top of the wet brown stuff, uh, actually starts to sort of like a darker type of brown. So it's like it's accepting that, and I see some trees. I see some valley of trees right here. It's like I see some foothills. So I green my need. I green my need. Sounds good enough. I green my need. I need my green, and that's the black again. Let me see. Hey, here's a nice green. This is something green. This is uh something green. I can't. Oh, fluorescent green. That'll be cool. I've got some. I have a few fluorescent paints, and just wound up liquefying my art desk. Yeah, let's see if I can just. Uh, I think you guys are gonna love the bloopers more than the art itself. But that's the way it goes. Um, Let me see here. I'm just thinking here. Um, if I used something else, I also have this grass green. I'm going to just sort of put that there, and I'm just going to touch that about a little bit. Um, I think the brush is going to do just fine. I'm going to take some green like this. I'm just going to dip it, a little bit of dip, and then oh, I hope this works. Uh, See if I can. I wanted to dab this. I don't know how. I had an idea of how I was going to do it, and then it just sort of like got lost in me. I'm going to dab, 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 and just sort of make it look like there's trees. It's starting to come out here. I got fluorescent trees. Who wants to? I've never heard of a. I don't know. Anyone ever heard of a fluorescent tree? Um, Let me know if you've seen one or heard of that. Heard of a fluorescent tree? I'd like to know, and I'll see if I can find a fluorescent tree. If we can, someone can tell me how to find one. And I'm going to attempt something here that might be artist suicide. I don't know what, but here, that just tipped over. That doesn't count. It didn't fall on the floor. Okay. I'm going to take my big knife and see if it will. Yeah, it is. It's starting to. The forest is being seen before the trees. or is the tree starting to become before the forest? I don't remember the phrase, but yeah, that's not all that bad. I wish I could do a close up. Um, let's see, and stay there. I think the other thing I could try might come out better. And I ironed this T-shirt up. I got a lid from a bin. I got a lid from a bin and put the T-shirt over that. Now this actually works better. This actually works better. I'm gonna do that. You know what? I'm gonna dip that in the nail brush and the green. And see how. Okay, that's not horrible. That's not horrible. I got to figure out how to do the cabin. That's gonna be the challenge. But um, that's gonna have. I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna start the cabin down here somewhere. Um, I'm just gonna do a few more scrapes over here. Um, yeah, that's not half bad, but the nail brush just does wonders. At least for me, that I can see. Um, boy, I wish I'm trying a couple different experiments here because I got some brushes that are stiff. I made them stiff purposely, and see if I can bring those out. Um, let me see. I'm gonna take the black and I'm gonna start the roof of that cabin, and I'm going over here with it. Ooh, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, darn it, I color outside the line. No! And have a. That's not bad at all. That is not bad. And I know here. Hello. Swipe that black. And show some withering boards on that cabin. And let's see. Well, that's kind of interesting. I'm going to see. Yeah, I think this needs a pretty colored roof. And this cabin is going to have a red roof. Hang on. I got to, I got to break the seal here. Not on my pants. And let me see. Hang on. Where did everything go? Did you see where I put my brush, guys? I just put it down. I swear I did. Oh, there it is. I'm just going to dip a little bit in there. And got a red roof. And it's kind of faded, but it does the job. It's still, hey, that is neat. That is neat. I think that's cool. I wonder if I could do a close up. I'm gonna have some red boards a little bit added right there, just a little bit of color added. Because it's still, the black is still in there. Not bad. Could be worse. Like I said, this is the first time I've done this type of thing. But there's the cap. Excuse me. And then this needs I think there's going to be a little trail leading to somewhere. So where's my brown, which I lost again. Okay, here we go. I'm going to take some of the brown and mix that with a little touch of white. There we go. And this is leading somewhere. Hey, that is cool. You can see the path there. I ironed this the best I could. So, and as far as I'm concerned about the way this looks, this is not bad for a first time doing. That almost looks like a garden plot. There's something I did not expect. I did not expect for this cabin to have a garden right out front. So I make more lines. And now I'm going to take a little bit of the other green. I love how I do things sometimes. They just come along. We got some greenish things coming out of the ground. It might not work out. It might, but it just might. And you can almost tell that it's a garden. We're painting on fabric. You know what? I've got a little bit of, that's my torch. I don't want that. I know I had yellow, a different type of yellow. I think that was a fluorescent, but I'm going to take some yellow and just splash paint on myself. That's all right. Very carefully, just touching it. You can tell there's vegetation, lots of vegetation. That's a pretty neat idea. I never thought about that. And the way I put the path is really cool too. Which I just okay. Where'd the brown go? A little bit more brown. I'll make that path a little bit more pronounced. So that's a better path. Okay. And yeah, I agree with my thoughts. There's gonna be a little lake here, little pond, and that was my wrist cracking. And I think I can find my. This is sky blue. You know, water can be sky blue if it wants to. So we'll try that. A little bit of sky blue. Am I blue? Not really. And I just dipped the paint. Well, that's not bad. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. And I'm going to dab this. This lake is kind of, this lake or pond, if you will, it's not perfectly round. It's perpendicular. So, but you can tell it's a nice little pond. Nice little pond. I like that pond. So I'm going to go with that. For me, it's like sometimes it's like, go as it, just take it as it comes and go with it. And I was thinking, and I know that can be dangerous sometimes. Thinking really is a is a dangerous game. Um, but it's just just for giggles. I'm just gonna make little. No, that doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. So I wanted to save this for other worldly things, painted things. But let me see. I want to take. I'm almost done here. I'm nearly done. Um, so this man is slowing down. I'm slowing down, but that's all right. Yeah, you can tell there's a pond there, and what I'm going to do, I can add some more greenage around there, and that's what I'm going to do around the outskirts. They almost look like trees, shrubbery, rubbery shrubbery. And see how it turns out. It's gonna come outside the lines. That's just the way it's gonna be. but you know, it's cheaper than spring cleaning. Yeah, well, I'm sure it would be, but what I was thinking was it's cheaper than screen printing. I knew I would got it right eventually. Weird things happen when you get older. Your talk is, your speech gets a little bit unwound, and I think I'm gonna see if, let's see here. I want to do a close up of this, and how did I do that? I'm gonna do a thing here real quick. Do a close up, and actually that doesn't look bad at all. It looks pretty. I think it looks crash. I think it looked kind of pretty, and I think that's a winner of a T-shirt. That's a winner of a painting. You know, I don't know about you guys, but this is an actual. Wow. I'm excited. I'm happy with it, and I hope you enjoyed watching all the crazy bloopers. Uh, and you have yourself a great night, and God bless you. And I hope you comment pretty good on this. Let me know how I did. Let me know how I did, because I mean, this is just you know, I can go around town. I can go around town. Say people can say, "Wow, what a neat shirt! Where'd you get it?" And I can say, "I painted it." So um, but be blessed all, and hope to see you later this week or next week or anytime I get the chance to have the ability with it to do another painting online. So let me see. It is cool, Amy. Hey, Sherry. Yeah, I've been sweating the whole time. See you later. I gotta edit this thing. Well, not edit, but I gotta end the stream and then post it. God bless all. And I can't find where did this thing is not. My mouse isn't cooperating. Ah, there we go. Bye.